I don't know when it started, but somewhere along the way, I stopped feeling like myself. Not in a dramatic way, not like everything fell apart overnight. Just slowly, quietly, like pieces of me started disappearing without me even noticing. I still wake up, still go through my day, still talk to people, still do what I'm supposed to do. But something feels different. I don't react the same way anymore. I don't feel things the same way, and sometimes I catch myself thinking, when did I become like this? I look back at who I used to be, and I remember having more energy, more excitement, more curiosity about life. I used to laugh more easily. I used to care more. I used to feel more alive. Now everything feels muted. Not bad, not broken, just not the same. And the hardest part is, I don't even know exactly what I lost. I just know that something important is missing. Maybe it didn't happen all at once. Maybe life just slowly changed you. Responsibilities grew, expectations got heavier, and little by little you started adjusting. You became more careful, more realistic, more focused on doing what makes sense instead of what feels right. You learn to control your emotions, to stop reacting too much, to not get too excited or too disappointed. And somewhere in that process, you also stopped feeling deeply. You told yourself this is what growing up looks like. This is what being mature means. But no one tells you that sometimes becoming mature also means becoming disconnected from yourself. You start choosing stability over passion, routine over curiosity, comfort over excitement. And at first it feels safe, it feels controlled, it feels like you're doing the right thing. But over time, that safety starts to feel empty. You look at your life and everything seems fine, but inside you feel like you're just existing, not really living. And then there's that quiet thought that comes back again. I miss who I used to be. But here's something most people don't realize. That version of you is not gone. You didn't lose yourself, you just moved away from yourself. Life didn't take it from you. You slowly adapted to survive, to fit in, to handle things. And in doing that, you put parts of yourself aside. The excitement, the curiosity, the emotions, the things that made you feel alive, they're still there, just buried under routine, pressure, and expectations. And maybe the answer isn't to become that exact person again, because you've grown, you've changed, you've learned things you didn't know before. But you can reconnect with what made you feel real. You can bring back small pieces of that energy, that curiosity, that honesty with yourself. You can start paying attention to what actually makes you feel something again, instead of just going through the motions. Because missing who you used to be is not a sign that you're lost. It's a sign that you remember what it feels like to be alive. And if you can remember that feeling, then you can find your way back to it. Maybe not as the same person, but as someone even more aware, more real, and more connected than before.